Hello, how's it going? We're back with a normal, chill stream. None of that Oscar bullshit. We're done talking about the Oscars. It's over. Although we'll probably end up talking about them here anyway. How is everybody doing? It's good to be back. It's good to be back on the second channel, not on the main channel with all those weirdos, right? But it's very good to see everybody. I want to make sure the chat works. It's not showing up here. I hope it's working. Maybe it's not. I had to transfer from the main channel to this channel, and it's probably got fucked up somehow, now that I'm thinking about it. Actually, let me try if I can add it. Wait a second. Everybody take it easy. Take it easy. That's not what we want. Damn. Whatever. Damn. It's not going to work. That's crazy. What happened? How'd that happen? Damn. How is everybody doing? I'm so sorry you can't see the chat on screen, but it is YouTube. You can just see it on the side. Today, we're probably just going to do what we always do on these streams. We'll probably we'll do some Cine 2 Nerdle. It's not a Fortnite day. It's just simply not a Fortnite day. Listen, I would love to play Fortnite on stream. I've been seriously thinking about it. It was a joke. And now I'm like, man, why not? It's an easy game to talk through. I just need to set up a bunch of internet shit, because I'm slow as is speaking on the internet. But I need a cord and all this bullshit, and it would take a lot of setting up. So we'll get there eventually. For now, we're gonna play Cine 2 Nerdle. Where is Geo Sleeper, buddy? We're maybe it'll come back, man. Maybe I like Geo Sleeper as a thing that hits you when you least expect it. Seeing challengers win at the Oscars was beautiful. Agreed. I can't believe it swept. That's really crazy. Let me expand this. We'll answer questions. It's gonna be a Karsten Runquist stream. It's gonna be your typical bullshit. Have you seen Mickey 17? No. Everybody's seen Mickey 17. I don't know how this happens every time. I'm the last one to see it. But I'm seeing it on Thursday, and there will be a video. Obviously, that's a no-brainer. Video movie. Hey, Karsten was wondering, are you back in California after the fires? I am, in fact. I was only really gone for it was less than a week. It was maybe 4 or 5 days. And it never really seemed like we were in any danger. It was more so to get away from the smoke. The air quality here in California was bad for a while, especially where I lived. The day I got out, literally it was yellow. It was like a yellow sky, and you could see the smoke in the air. And it was bad. It was really bad. That was more of a concern for me, because I got asthma. But it was okay. But yeah, thankfully we're fine. It didn't get too close, but you never know, man. The wind was crazy. What was your first Karstos Awards? Oh, was that your first Karstos Awards? Yes, it was. I know that's a thing that a lot of, I know Patrick Willems has done it. I know Taylor J. Williams has done it. I know a friend of the channel, Jonathan Fuji, did it. I've never done that before, though. Doing the damn, what's it called? Actually, I'm going to turn this on. Actually, no, that's probably still linked to the, nope, never mind. Yeah, I've always wanted to do it, but I never, pulled the trigger. And, yeah, I had a great time doing it. Someone was like, it would be great if there was actually some, production value here. If you put a little bit more effort into it. When I was literally just wearing a hoodie, and I forgot about Fernando Torres. I recorded it. I just sat down, put the list together off the top of the dome, and then did it. And I was that's the beauty of the Karstos. We're just here. We're having a conversation at the end of the day. Yeah, there's no elitism. There's no production value. It's just a guy. And we need more award shows like that. Any plans about watching baseball movies? Why do you ask? Why do you ask? That's very random. I am planning on going back to Chicago to visit some people, and they happen to have a baseball series going on there at the Music Box Theater. I'm planning on checking out some of those because, yeah, baseball just one of the most cinematic sports. I mean, such a beautiful sport. So many good baseball movies, and there aren't that many good football movies. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. You know what's another very cinematic sport that doesn't get enough film is billiards. I think we need some more billiards movies. The last one was Color of Money. Isn't that crazy? It's like we need more. Moneyball is peak. That's what I'm saying. Moneyball is that is the best. And that's not even really, it doesn't even get into the baseball all that much. But it's a damn good movie. I fucking love Moneyball. How many track and field movies are there? The only one that I can think of off the top of the dome is Chariots of Fire, which is fine. And that's not on track and field. That's kind of on the film. Better Man is worth it. Better Man is absolutely worth it. Yes. Do you watch any of your viewers' films? I have in the past. To be honest, anytime it's a tough one because if I ask for it, then the inbox gets overwhelmed. I've said it in the past. I'm you can feel free to send me your films. But then anytime I've said it, my email or my DMs just get flooded with people being hey, check out my student short. And I would love to check out all of them. I just don't have all the time in the world, and I want to give them my full attention. And when I watch them, I would prefer to respond and talk to you about them. But if I were to do that to every film, it would take up my entire life. So, but I have checked out them before. If you want to send your short, feel free. But no guarantees, just because I got a lot going on as is. What else? Is your feature film in the works? If so, can we get some info on it? So the feature film is, you could say it's in the works. It is, the script is nearly locked in, although I kind of want to go back. I have the time. We don't need to be locked in. But this short that I was just doing the crowdfunding for is a proof of concept for it. I'm kind of going to use that to build some interest and some, maybe a bit of a financial backing for the feature. So in a way, the short is tied to it. And that is very much in the works. The short is off the ground. It's rolling. So yeah, I mean, some info on it. It is small. It's one of those kind of mostly one location situations, but it's not. It's more. It's maybe a tough sell on the outside, but it's more interesting than you think. I don't want to give away the location or too much about it, as it's so far away and so kind of not in my head, but not going right now that I don't want to just spill all the beans about my feature off the bat. And that's not even don't mean to imply it's the shit. I'm just it's for my own personal reasons I don't want to share. But it what I can say is it follows a similar kind of character as the short. It's about a man with early signs of Alzheimer's, who goes missing from his son, or his son, goes and tries to find him. And that's kind of the core of it. But the real kicker, what the film is really about, I'm not going to share. It has nothing. None of what the feature is in the short, besides the characters, I should say. Anyway, that is what I will say. Hoping to make it soon, though. Would love to make it as soon as possible. Yeah. We will be able to watch your short film for free? Yes, definitely. Yeah. I mean, if it gets into a festival, then I mean, that's a ticket. But yeah, I don't really know what the plan is so far. Plan is to definitely put it online though. And let me just say, I meant to say this earlier. It's not going to be a dirtbag situation where it's a year later I put it out. That was a deeply frustrating and annoying process, I have to say. I was really upset about how all of that went. I'm really happy with how the short film turned out, but I was really kind of annoyed at how long it took to like put it online. I really that's a thing no one talks about, is the festival run. That's a whole part of the filmmaking process not enough people are talking about. It's a pain in the ass, and it's like a lot of strategy and a lot of like gambling, because you're like, oh, should I, like it could get into this, and this I'm not to imply this is what happened with Dirtbag, but this is like what happens with a lot of films, is they're like, I don't know if it'll get into this like high tier dream festival, and the deal with most like 5-star S tier festivals like Cannes and whatever, it's like a lot of them most of the time want it as like a world premiere, like a first premiere type of deal, like the first time it's ever been screened. And so it's like, do you accept a mid-tier film festival acceptance? Do you say like, yeah, I'll screen at this one, or do you say no and then wait it out, but then get and then it's like, damn, I could have screened at that mid-tier festival all along. Do you know what I mean? We didn't have that issue that much. But like, I know that's happened to people that I know, and it's like, it's more so with shorts, it doesn't really matter, for the record. With shorts, they don't really give a fuck about premieres. Let me just say that. I had a friend that premiered at Sundance this year, and he had been on the road with it for like, months. And it's like that. It doesn't matter for shorts, to be fair. It's more so with features. They are weird about it. Anyway, I could talk more about film festivals at some point. It's a fascinating part of the process that not a single person talks about. But I also don't have that much experience, as I've only done it with a short film that had a decent festival run. What do you think of A New Leaf? Probably my least favorite, Elaine May. Actually, no, I think Ishtar. Ishtar is probably my least favorite. But A New Leaf is really good. I've seen it twice now, and on a rewatch, I was like, this is damn good. Did you get the full goal? We did. We even surpassed it. We surpassed it pretty nice, too, with the super chats, I have to say. It took like 24 hours for me to see like the total amount from that. And we did end up passing it by a lot, which is also helpful because GoFundMe does take fees. I never mentioned that, but I mean, it didn't end up being an issue. So we are sitting pretty. And so I'm going to leave the GoFundMe up for maybe like another week in case anyone still wants to chip in. The link to it is nowhere convenient right now. I really should have put it in the description, but if you just search my name on GoFundMe, you'll find it. Obviously not urgent or anything like that because we hit the goal. But yeah, we hit it, and I would just want to say thank you again. I said thank you like a million times on Oscar night, and I felt like I was getting annoying about it, but I really am like kind of my DP and I were talking about it, and we're just like we did it. We like raised it in a matter of like 2 days, really 2 or 3 days. Like that's kind of insane. So feeling very lucky this week, feeling very good this week, and very thankful. But yeah, very excited. What did you think about that James Bond segment at the Oscars? I did not talk about that in my video. You're right. I thought it was fine. I like Doja Cat. It was nice to see Doja Cat. Thought she sounded great. But I was kind of like, there were better tributes we could have done here. I don't know why there wasn't like a, it's not an unpopular take. Wish there was a David Lynch tribute, obviously. As many people have complained about. But yeah, I thought it was decent, It was a lovely, honestly, it was like a love. It was crazy because that it was in a way like an in memoriam, as it's like James Bond is about to kick into like a new era with the Amazon thing. It almost feels like it died in a way. So it was like kind of appropriate, I would say. But it was a little random. What is this live about? This is just a casual ass live stream, man. I've been trying to do this every Tuesday on this channel, second channel, live stream Tuesdays. I need to find a better name for it. We just go live for like 3 hours, and we shoot the shit, and we play Cine 2 Nerdle. We do some quizzes. We embarrass ourselves. That's what life's all about. I did so bad at the New York Times puzzles this morning. Yesterday I had a killer day, But today was pretty embarrassing. The mini got me bad. You play Cine 2 Nerdle with chat or no? We do some battle royales. Absolutely. Yeah, there's no perks or anything going on today. That was kind of for the main channel. That was kind of for the short film. This is just literally. But I mean, if you want to support the channel, super chats are always welcome. If you want a guaranteed answer to your question. Okay, too much music at the Oscars. This year it was so laid back. This year was truly mind-boggling though. As I was like, okay, so no music performances. Only like not that many tributes. It was like 2 tributes, right? I was like, how did we burn this much? How was it still like, how did it feel 6 hours long? How was it that long? You know, there wasn't shit. Nothing really happened. It was like, I was kind of shocked. So, yeah, that was, I don't know what happened, but I didn't think there was too much music. I was fine with the amount of music. They needed something. It honestly, if anything, it was like, listen, man, we need music to like, you know, jazz up this ceremony. Yeah, I don't know. Like, complain about the James Bond thing all you want. A David Lynch musical thing would have made total sense. It would have been great. It would have been crazy, to be honest. Like, I know film people are like, it makes no sense, but also I'm like, it's a huge stage. Even if the viewership goes down more and more each year, I'm like, that's a lot of people watching. A whole ass David Lynch musical tribute would have been, that's a bit out there, I will say. But yeah, I thought maybe, yeah, I didn't hate the fact that there were musical performances. What the fuck was up? Okay, we've all talked about the In Memoriam a lot. A lot of people disagreed with me on that, too, in the video. I don't know where these people came from. Like, they came out of nowhere. But there's a lot of people in the comments of my Oscar video that were like, you don't understand, man. It's about death. It's a song about loss of life. And I'm like, I get that. But, like, it's about the vibe at the end of the day. They didn't... Like, most people didn't know that. And it was just a little weird. Yeah. I was really quite shocked by how many people were defending the music in the comments. I felt kind of crazy. But I kind of live in my... This is a bubble here in the Karsten Runquist community. Hey Karsten, how are you doing? Have you watched The Brutalist? I've been gobsmacked since. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah, I have seen The Brutalist. I've been meaning to, I really like, guys, deep down I want to rewatch it. I'm like, I need to rewatch it. I have people, I know friends that have seen it like 3 times and I'm like, wait, who, like, what are you doing? Like, how are you finding this time? I would love to rewatch it, but frankly, there's like so much to watch that and especially like during its run, I was like, I kind of don't have the time. I need to see all this other bullshit. So yeah, I mean, if it has another run, I don't know if it's still playing here in LA though. But yeah, I need to check it out again because I really liked it. And honestly, the more I've been able to talk about it, because like off of first viewing, again, gobsmacked. I was kind of like, that was great, but I am definitely overwhelmed, and I don't know how to piece together my thoughts on this. I've since been a guest on podcasts about it. I've talked about it on my channel quite a bit, and I'm really getting down to the fact that the movie really doesn't have that much to it in parts, like, and that's intentional, and that is what is so great about it, is like a lot of it is intentionally empty evil and violence, and what you see is what you get, kind of. It's that kind of thing. It's like the movie is a piece of brutalist architecture. And that's what's so brilliant about it. And I really dig that. But it's the fact that things like the ending can be read a million different ways, that so many people have different takes on like what the vibe of the end is, that also makes it kind of brilliant. It's like it works as so many different things. And I don't know. I think I was thinking this morning about it a little bit. I was like, I remember when it premiered at Venice and people were giving it the like, There Will Be Blood comparisons, and they were like a new American epic type thing, and I was like, this is really, like, this is about to be a real special film. It's really good, but I fear that, like, you know, maybe it's just like like what it's like nowadays, but like with the whole like awards campaign and Oscar season, now that like the fog has cleared a bit, it just feels, are we going to look back at it as an Oscar movie? Are we just going to look back at it as like Oscar bait and like it belongs to this season and this season only? Because it's like There Will Be Blood transcends that, like those kinds of epic American classics transcend the Oscar conversation. It's like Oppenheimer goes past it, but I'm like, will The Brutalist be seen as the masterpiece people were claiming it as? I don't know, but it was just I don't know if this makes any sense. I was just thinking about this morning. I was like, damn, what a weird movie. It's a very weird movie. Are you watching Severance? I am not caught up. I'm never caught up when people ask me. I will never be caught up, but I am watching it. Karsten, are you ready to enlist when the U.S. and Canada go to war now? Man, I don't want to talk about that. I went down a rabbit hole last night on everything going on. Because, like, I try to avoid it. I try not to look at what's going on that often. And then when I do, I'm like, I need to go for a walk. I went for a walk today. Not because of that, just because it's a nice day. But I was like, God damn, dude. Everything sucks. Corrance, thank you for the super chat. Thank you guys for reminding me about the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Did you hear that Pink Floyd Live at Pompeii is getting a new remaster and remix? It's about time such a legendary concert film got that treatment. That's very exciting. I have to admit, I haven't even seen that legendary concert film, but now I have a reason to. Thank you, Corance. I'm really not like, I need to like tap into concert films. I was going to do that this year, actually. I was going to do because the Beyonce, maybe that was last year, the Beyonce Renaissance Tour film came out, and I was going to like do a That versus Eras Tour concert film video. I was going to put them next to each other. I've seen Stop Making Sense. That's like the only one because everyone's like, that's the one. And it is. But like, yeah, I got to tap in, you know? Karsten, I saw you one time in St. Paul, and I was too afraid to say hi. Tamara, that's crazy. That's weird. Yeah, I will be honest, I get recognized a fair amount in LA, which is unsurprising because of all the movie people here, and I get recognized somewhat frequently in Chicago. When I go home to the Twin Cities, it's happened once. It's happened, I think, one time, and it was at the Walker Art Museum, which if you know, you know. Like, that makes sense. That makes sense, for sure. But, yeah, St. Paul, forget about it, dude. St. Paul, they're not fucking with whatever I'm doing. And those are my people. That's my home city. Like, but that's crazy. That's very St. Paul of you, by the way. That's like the most St. Paul thing. It was at Grand Ole Creamery? Oh, my God. Oh, wait, that's crazy. That's crazy. Sorry, no, like, this is just me and you at this point. No one else in chat cares, but, like, that's hilarious. Hey, man, shout out to the Grand Ole Creamery. It's always busy as fuck there. Oh, man. Went to your hometown, nobody knew you? Exactly. That's, like... I've had some people, though, from, like... I was on Yearbook in high school. And first of all, I signed up for graphic design, and then I showed up, and they were like, welcome to Yearbook. And I was like, what the fuck? But I was on Yearbook, and so there's, like, a group photo of me on the, like, Yearbook team and all this other bullshit. I don't know why I led with that. That's not, like... But, like, I've had people reach out to me and be like, hey, I was looking through the yearbook at our high school, and I saw you went here. And I'm like, now that's crazy. Now that's even crazier. I don't know. That stuff trips me out. But I've never actually like been recognized in St. Paul. Karsten, will you ever make more roasting your Letterboxd pages? Yeah, I will. But can I just say, man, people don't know what they want. Like, Jesus, can this motorcycle drive by already? I do these videos, people request them, and then someone clicks on a video titled Roasting Your Letterboxd Pages, and then they're like, look at this pretentious film, bro. Like, why are you being such an asshole? I'm like, you clicked on the Roasting Your Letterboxd video. This is what you clicked on. You came for that. You didn't come to watch me just say nice things. It doesn't make any sense to me. And people got the most angry at the celebrity roasting videos, which, to be fair, it's like the roasts aren't amazing. Like, I can't come up with that. Like, I'm not, like, I wouldn't call myself a great roaster, but it's like entertaining. And people were so angry about that one. I'm like, I don't genuinely hate Jeff Goldblum's top 4 like that. What are you talking about? How seriously are you taking the roasting celebrities Letterboxd top 4s video? Like, that's a part that I get so many mean comments about those ones. Being like, you're being an asshole, man. I'm like, whatever you're saying right now is meaner than anything I said in that video. Like, you're the real asshole here. Anyway, just annoying, man. Do you think Evil Does Not Exist deserved to be submitted for Best International? I think it deserved a score and cinematography nomination for sure. Absolutely. I know it was like, even I was like kind of confused on like what year it counted as. But I'm like, it's kind of, that's one of those weird Oscar things where it's like, it was, Drive My Car was like the one for them. They fucking loved Drive My Car. And then, which wasn't like that, I wouldn't call it like the most accessible movie. And then Evil Does Not Exist comes out like a full like hour and a half shorter, and they're not fucking with it at all. And I'm like, I would argue Evil Does Not Exist clears Drive My Car easy. Asako 1 and 2 clears both of them. I'm just realizing he's like one of my favorite filmmakers. I'm realizing he might just be the guy, but anyway. You should watch I Like Movies. Jeff Borislow watched it and gave it 4 stars. It's hilarious to refer to him as by his username and just not Jeff. But yes, I've really wanted to watch that movie for a while. I think Jeff caught it at TIFF that year, and I was not at that screening with him, but I heard it's good. Drive My Car is goated. It's good. It's good as fuck, but like something about Evil Does Not Exist really, really hits. What are some of the best films you've seen this decade? This decade so far, I mean, Oppenheimer no. Honestly, last year, we say this a lot, but like last year really was a good ass year. Like Oppenheimer and Killers of the Flower Moon were both absolute bangers. I think, Red Rocket for sure. I'm blanking for some reason. Red Rocket's up there. T10 was great. T10 was really great. I've been thinking a lot about Anatomy of a Fall. That was really good again last year. Banshees of Inisherin was amazing. Nickel Boys I was going to bring up, but it's like, it's just too soon. It's like, I think I'm sick of talking about this year's movies. And by that, I mean last year's movies. God, The Fabelmans, man. Yeah. After Sun. These are all good. All of them are good. Banshees of Inisherin, though, that one really is like, that one's okay. I'll finish this thought, but like, yeah, Banshees of Inisherin is really great. I was going to bring this up. I wanted to just get a vibe read from this community. I don't know. But my girlfriend last night, out of nowhere, I don't know when this came up, was like, you should watch Full Metal Alchemy, Brotherhood. They were like, I think you'd really like it. And I put it on, and I'm hooked. That shit is, they put something in that one. It's like, there's something really good about this. And I know it gets way better, but if anyone is like tapped in, Full Metal Alchemist. Man, I just started it, all right, man? Like, cut me some slack. I'm new. But it's the shit. It's the shit. Pretty fire anime. Yeah, I was kind of asking them because they're way more tapped into anime than I am. They've seen like everything. I think what's it called? Puella Magica something. That's their like top tier rec. And I've seen it with them all the way through. It's pretty good. I really like it. I kind of need to rewatch it. I was a little confused. But I'm like, I need to dive in, man. Modica Magica. Yep, that's the one. I was like, I don't remember what it was called. But man, Full Metal Alchemist is the shit. I'm really loving it. Also, on that note, I need to tap into Neon Genesis. That's next, for sure. That's happening very soon. And it's one of the most requested things on my channel. People talk about it all of the time. It's time, man. It's time to. This is the year. This is the year of anime. Okay, I had to get that off my. I don't know why. I was like, Banshees of Inisherin. What are my other favorite anime? Top 10 anime betrayals. Banshees of Inisherin. I literally was like talking about it, and I'm like, oh, now I got to bring up Full Metal Alchemist. I've seen Cowboy Bebop. I like Cowboy Bebop for sure. I'm trying to get the Cowboy Bebop skin in Fortnite. I don't know if I'm ready to throw down $8 for that though. 8 gold doubloons. Check out the old Berserk anime if you get a chance. It rocks. I will. What's the like? I'm like, maybe I'll fucking start reading manga. I don't know what this year has to offer. We don't know, man. Do you listen to Jane Remover? I feel like you'd enjoy her. I've like tapped in a few different times. I'll be honest, and I don't know if you would count Jane Remover as hyperpop, but like I reached a point with hyperpop where I was like, I'm a little burnt out. And the artists coming out of it, the best of them, were like, you know, they were elevating the genre. They were moving past the confines of what hyperpop meant. And I feel like Jane Remover was one of these people. And I was like, this is too much for me. I can't do it. Definitely not anymore. That's what I'm saying. It's like once they like break out of it, I kind of got lost. Which isn't to say I'm like still bumping hyperpop often. One of my favorite groups to come out of the movement was Food House. They just put out a new album. I'm struggling to get into it because it's just a different time. I love them to death. It's just a different time. But that's the beauty of 100 Gex, man. Because they kept going, but they made a new sound within it, and it hit so hard. It still worked. But yes. Post-hyperpop. Yeah, see, I'm not as into the post. I was never... Call me crazy. I maybe I'm just like... I haven't gotten into underscores quite yet. I can't do it. Like every time I listen, I'm like, this is just, I'm not clicking with this for some reason. Have you seen 100 Gex live? I've seen them live like 5 different times. I think I've seen them live more than any other act. I think they put on the best shows. I leave their shows feeling more fulfilled than I do with any other live show. They're the shit, man. I don't give a fuck. It's not even like an ironic thing. It's like they're great. Okay, Lou. I'm messing with the new Okay, Lou. It's pretty good. It's a little like, oh, this song sounds the same as that song, but like it's a good vibe for sure. You probably already know why I'm tapped into it to begin with, but we don't need to open that can of worms. 10,000 or 100,000? There's only 1,000 and 10,000. There isn't 100,000 yet. 100,000 is the next album, right? I would assume so. What YouTubers do you watch, Karsten? I like, on the topic of music, I watch a lot of Professor Sky, who was on the crowdfunding live stream. He's an amazing YouTuber. FD Signifier, another, you know, speaking about like hip hop and whatnot, he's amazing. I cannot recommend his Drake and Kendrick video enough. It's a like legendary deep dive. I watch NL. Absolutely, I watch a lot of NL. Fucking, can I just say fucking another librarian thumbnail ripping off my thumbnails? It's not ripping off. I think they know what they're doing, but like, damn. The damn, wait, I'm gonna pull it up because at this point I would love to collab with the man. I don't know if he knows who I am. I don't know if he would even like me, but I open my, nowadays it's like I open my YouTube and it's just this shit. And I'm like, that's my whole swag on screen right now. I like Fantano. I go back and forth with Fantano. Mike the Snare, amazing deep dives. Mike the Snare, if I'm going to be honest with you, kind of a huge inspiration to me for like wanting to go a bit deeper with my director ranked videos. I was like, I watched a few of his deep dives, and I was like, that's how you do it, man. This person is like, he goes deep with it, and he doesn't just talk about the albums. He like talks about the context of their careers and yeah, Mike the Snare, man. Really great. Scott the Woz. I will be honest, I haven't watched a Scott the Woz video in like years, but he's, again, like a huge inspiration. Watching NL Chad behavior. Who else, though? There's more. My highest rec here really is FD Signifier. He's like the most quality YouTuber that I watch. I mean, Broey Deschanel's a friend of mine. And the stuff she's been putting out recently is incredible. Her Lynch video was really great. She had a really good video on The Substance. The Anora video. Like, Broey Deschanel making some of the best video essays, in my opinion. Some of the best. I don't watch like film stuff that often. But I like Broey's videos. And I like Man Carrying Things second channel. Who else? I watch a lot of YouTube. I like the Oscar experts. They're super entertaining. There's some people that I don't like, but obviously will not be talking about that. I will obviously be keeping my mouth shut on who I'm not fucking with. Some people where I'm like, really? Damn, who else? Drew Gooden has been putting out some amazing work these last few months. He is just killing it. Like, I'm loving the Drew Gooden videos. I think that's it. I'll leave it there. I mean, I gotta be honest, I watch an embarrassing amount of YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube. Deep Focus Lens, man. Dude, shout out to Deep Focus Lens. She does some amazing... That's another film. Yeah, I watch her shit. She has some really great videos. Okay, yeah, so wait, there's her. I watch Kermode, obviously. Jenny Nicholson, I love Jenny Nicholson. I don't think I've ever finished one of her videos. They're just a little too long. I did finish... There's been 2 video essays that, like the 3-hour plus type that I've finished, and it's fucking the H Bomber guy one and the FD Signifier Drake one. You gotta really earn it, because like otherwise it's like, man, what am I doing? Not that Jenny Nicholson is wasting my time. She's really great, but I'm just like, at a certain point I do tap out, and that's not on anyone but myself and my short attention span. I was the H Bomber guy one was like a case of, I wasn't even like a huge, like I hadn't been following him for that long. I wasn't like a huge fan. I didn't even really have that much interest in watching the video, but it was like the talk of the town that week, and I was kind of like, well, let's just like see. And it was like so good and so crazy. I just got like, it was like a whirlpool. I was like, I can't get out. Like this, I'm gonna finish this shit. I'm gonna watch the whole thing. Which is the best, those are the best. Yeah, I'm not starting. Dude, I don't know who Slushy Noobs are. I've been seeing the name. I don't know who that is. I'm not... like, no, man. I'm not going to watch whatever that is. Maybe I will. What am I talking about? Maybe they're great videos. But off the name alone, knowing nothing else, I'm like, what? I'm too old, I think. What's your least favorite Best Picture win? I haven't seen the like famous ones. Like I haven't seen Crash. Or like the huge snubs. Like I only really started tapping in hardcore the last few years. To be transparent. And of the new stuff, I guess Green Book, yeah, Green Book's like a bad choice. Green Book is a bad choice. Obviously. Yeah, I think that's like the obvious answer, right? There's some that I'm not crazy about, like Coda. Coda's a good movie. Coda's a good and fine movie, but Best Picture is truly like mind-boggling and kind of annoying. I'm just like, no, that literally makes no sense. It should have been The Power of the Dog, easy. You got to see Schindler's List. I know. Honestly, recently I've been kind of like, maybe today's the day. John R. You can't just, we're not going to let this one pass. Crash, King's Speech, Green Book, Honora. One of these is not like the other. Like, get her out of there, man. Get her out of there. That is just not. Oh, man. What are 3 classic films you want to watch? Well, Schindler's List, Saving Private Ryan, and City of God. City of God? It's not gold, right? Is it God? Damn, that was a total, like, completely forgot moment. Favorite food recipe? My mom makes this dish that I still cannot make the way she makes it. It's very simple and it's not that crazy, but it's like a pasta, spinach, like pinto beans situation. It's like, it tastes healthy. I think it is healthy. There's a lot of spinach in there and it tastes amazing. I'm probably not selling it, but like the way she does it, I go crazy for it. And it's very simple to make, and I'm not very good at cooking. I do make a mean corn, what's it called? Some type of there's a corn dish that I don't even know what it's called, but I make it every year for Thanksgiving, and I kill it. The family goes crazy for it, but that's my contribution, and I do a pretty damn good job at it. I don't even like eating it. I don't fuck with corn, but I make the dish, and people love it. So, have you seen Hamlet 2? No, I have not. Even my dad liked City of God, and he hated captions. That's crazy. I gotta tap in. I know I gotta watch more Brazilian cinema. I gotta watch more out of India. That's a huge. I'm really not tapped in. I wouldn't. That's the thing is like I don't know if I would call it a casserole. It's not a corn on the cob. It's something else entirely. Again, one that my mom she gave me the recipe for it. Corn souffle. That's what it. Yes, thank you. I think that's what it is. I can't actually confirm. Wait, let me look it up. I stay out of the kitchen, man. I'm not. That's a part of my life I got to get together. It's simply a corn souffle. And I've had corn souffle before. I know it's a simple dish, but the way I do it, people go crazy for it. People love it. What's your opinion on Chilean cinema? Man, the shit I'm not like gonna act like I'm an expert on it. Like I probably haven't seen more than 10 movies out of Chile, but like what I have seen has been just so exciting and crazy and out there. It's a bit on. It's like even a little. I would argue like it's like challenging sometimes. Like I don't know. They're rich films that what I've seen out of Chile. The one that I'm like thinking of right now is, and I'm blanking on the name. You probably know it. It's animated, and the animation's crazy, and I'm going to wait for chat to respond. Souffle is a casserole? No, but it's like... No. We're not going to talk about this. The Wolf House. That's it, yeah. The Wolf House, I was like, this is a special movie that's beyond my, like, understanding of film. Like this goes somewhere else with it. Like I felt like I didn't give it the love it deserved. I loved it, but I was like, I wish I watched this like in a theater, like just fully alert, because it's a pretty special movie with some of the craziest animation out there, and I highly recommend it. Excited for the next PTA film, of course. Favorite Adam Sandler movie? Can't Pick Uncut Gems. Easy. Punch Drunk Love. Next. Favorite John Ford film? Oh man, My Darling Clementine. Dude, My Darling Clementine is that's a masterpiece, I have to say. Have you seen Grand Theft Hamlet? No, not yet. I want to. It looks interesting. Favorite Tyler, the Creator album? I have a very soft spot for Wolf. That album meant everything to me in high school. That was like the first thing I really like. You know, we all go through our phases, and like Tyler, the Creator, was like the first person or artist that I got like I was in a huge phase for, and it was for that album specifically. It defined my taste. Still there. It's still deep down, like pretty formative. But I think Igor is the better album for sure. Why is your Challenger's vinyl standing like that? Because it folds open. I don't even know if this is too much, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I know I haven't really like shown off the vinyl. There's nothing to it, but it's just basic black. You guys thought it was just a poster. No, there's shit in here. The Master is the best PTA. There's an argument for that. I think Punch Drunk Love is my top one, though. Having recently rewatched it in theaters, I'm like, that is a movie that is just very special to me. Have you watched The Teacher's Lounge? I did. I watched it last year. I thought it was fine. Wasn't crazy about it. But liked how it ended. Was a very kind of predictable movie until the end. And then I was like, oh, this is interesting. That was I would love to see. I loved that lead actress. She was in September 5, and she was like probably one of the best parts about September 5. Wish she got like a better movie though. I was like, I would love to see her in more. Can't wait for Mickey 17. Me too. Counting down the days. Thoughts on the new Drake album? I got like 30 seconds in, tapped out after that. Which, to be fair, is like has been the experience with the last 4 Drake projects. It's been let's try it out, and then I'm not doing this. There's like some good song. There's always like 1 or 2 good songs though. There's always like a 1 or 2 where I'm like, that was all right. This is gonna be so controversial. This is gonna lose so many of you. But I'm a fan of Another Late Night Off for All the Dogs. That's a good song with Lil Yachty. Some just horrendous lyrics, but like I like it. Not the lyrics, but like just. Have your thoughts changed on There Will Be Blood since you did the PTA video? I still don't know if it's like, I wouldn't call it number 1. There is like it's an interesting movie. It's like, it's more PTA than I gave it credit for when I first saw it. Like when I first saw it, I was kind of like, this is just his, this is his like epic. But like on a rewatch, having like, I don't know, what rewatched more of his stuff too. I think after Licorice Pizza, I really started to look at There Will Be Blood a bit differently. I'm like, damn, he's got this like thing about his movies where you're just kind of like watching his characters just feel like they they God, detach themselves from the film altogether and are just living on their own. And they have this really kind of, and I know that's like kind of how he writes, is like he just doesn't think about it too much and just like follows the character. And it's a really unique and seemingly simple quality to his films that's like, you know, doesn't like it doesn't seem like it would be that hard, but it's like such a crazy thing that I don't see in any other director's work. And There Will Be Blood has that quality. It's like you just kind of live in the world at a certain point. And oh my God, the score on a rewatch, I was like, this is one of the just most bonkers scores ever. It's so good. Yeah, I mean it's amazing, don't get me wrong, but I just think his others, there's a few others like Phantom Thread, I would argue The Master and Punch Drunk Glove just do it for me a bit more. They just have some like more nuanced quality that I just love. Favorite Simpsons episode? Oh man. And my girlfriend and I have been watching the early Simpsons seasons for a while. Oh, there's the one where he goes to this one blew my mind. It was he goes to like a cookout competition. Or it's like a spicy pepper competition. It's like who can eat the spiciest pepper. And Homer like takes it too far or something. Chili episode? Yes, chili. You know what I'm talking about. With the fox. Yes, with the fox. We're there. Yeah. That one is like, and that's such a fucking pretentious answer, to be honest, for like a film guy to say like for that to be my favorite. But like, dude, come on, man. That's like, I was like, this is Kino, frankly. Karsten, There Will Be Blood is very PTA Runquist. I'll say like it is, man. I mean, you can't say I'm wrong. Is he just talking? I'm right now just talking. I was honestly planning on, how long have we been going live for? Almost an hour. I need to get into some Cinetune Earl at some point. I'll talk while I play. Let's get into it. Thank you for reminding me. Here we are. We're back at Cinetune Nerdle. I'll keep answering questions, but I am gonna play the quiz. Get that off our chests. You should do a Tarkovsky ranked video one day. One day I would. Okay, we have Psychic, Demi Moore, Autopsy, Cate Blanchett, Jane, Mars, Missing Teeth, Viggo Mortensen, Ridley Scott, Ghost, Whoopi Goldberg, God damn it, Potatoes, Salem Witch Trials, King, Eagles, Matt Damon. I don't even know where to begin. I don't think I know a single movie that's a part of this. I don't know if I have a single. I mean, I guess Matt Damon, Ridley Scott, Mars is something. And then who else is in that? Potatoes. There we go. Found one already. Yeah, that's great, man. That's great. I'm fucking doing the puzzle though. Actually, I would love some help. Stephen King, I know. I was thinking about King. The Substance, I don't think it's going to be The Substance. This is another Demi Moore movie. I'm almost certain. Fuck. Why do I do this on stream, man? This is a private activity at this point. Cate Blanchett, Viggo Mortensen, Lord of the Rings. That's where my mind's at. King, and I guess Ghost. No. Eagles? There's no eagles in it. Missing Teeth? Oh, Gollum. No? Wait. It's not that. I'll tell you that much. Tar? You guys are... Come on. I'll try Eagles. It is Eagles. What the fuck are eagles doing in that movie? Okay, though. There was something with missing teeth Ridley Scott, right? That was a thing. I think someone said no. Oh man. Ghost with Patrick Swayze. I haven't seen it. Potato. What is in Autopsy? No, it has to be Psychic. Okay, now we just need the vertical one. And we were rocking with what were we rocking with? I know, we got there. Chat's delayed. G.I. Jane. Oh, G.I. Jane was Ridley Scott. Yes. Okay, so we'll do this, and then Jane, and then who else was in it? Probably Viggo Mortensen. Yeah, all right, we got it. I didn't even need that much help. I just needed the ghost one, but everything else we got there. I'm surprised, considering I've seen 2 of these movies. I'll give that a 4. Let's take it back. Let's do reversal. I'm better at reversal, I realized. I think. Memories of Murder, Parasite. Let me just see off the Okja and The Host. We have Bong Joon-ho. Didn't need to think about that one too much. Aaron Brockovich, Sex, Lies, and Videotape. Side Effects. And Traffic. There Will Be Blood. I'm thinking Oil. Killers of the Flower Moon, How to Blow Up a Pipeline, There Would Be Blood. Deepwater Horizon. This is the easiest shit of all time. And then lastly, and this one might be tough. What do all of these have in common? To be fair, I've only seen Aaron Brockovich, so I'm not much help in the Steven Soderbergh category. Everything else, though, I mean, Memories of Murder, Aaron Brockovich. Are we still on? How fucking delayed is chat? We're still not talking about that. Wait, I'm concerned. Because that's really... Wait, are we still live? Chat stuck. Okay, we're good. We're good. Never mind. I was like, we've moved past Ghost. Oh man. I really can't figure out this last one. I need help. It works now. Okay, we're back. Can you guys see what I'm looking at though? This is sad how much I got here so fast and now I'm completely stuck. Honestly, good time for chat to break so we can just all sit here and admire the fact that I did it. I'm no help. I have no idea. Fuck, man. I really thought shit. I really thought it would be like an investigative, maybe the Best Picture nominees. That's not bad. No. We only have 5 swaps left. You're saying Pig? That's pretty good. Isn't there a Pig in Aaron Brockovich? Or is there a Pig in the other? Killers of the Flower Moon, There Will Be Blood, How to Blow Up a Pipeline. Is there a Pig in Deep Water? No, there shouldn't be because then it would... Environmental? Yeah, I like... Princess Mononoke, How to Blow Up a Pipeline, Aaron Brockovich. Yes, we're getting there. And Okja. There we go. Environmental activism. Good work, everybody. We were almost there. I was like, maybe it's like, I wasn't close at all. All right. That was that. Honestly, one second. I kind of want to do the our usual thing, our movie grid, movie snake. But not movie snake. But this thing. I'll move myself like there. I guess, yeah. Someone put me onto this. Movie Pyramid is fun too. It's all right. I kind of like this one more. Leonardo DiCaprio, Oscar-nominated film. We're going to go with Killers of the Flower Moon. It's on the mind. I should have read the others before I did that, but that's okay. $100 million box office run and Leonardo DiCaprio, or a two-word title. We're going to do The Revenant. Will they count the? Please count the. Yes. Titanic, obviously. For $100 million box office. I know I'm supposed to do like the obscure movies. But damn. We'll do Girl Interrupted for this one. Off the top of my head. Feels good. Winona Ryder, Oscar-nominated film. The first Beetlejuice was nominated. $100 million box office run. Beetlejuice 2? There's got to be a better one than that, though. Edward Scissorhands? Or Heathers? I'll do Heathers. That did not do $100 million. Okay. We will do Edward Scissorhands then. What? That was... Forced me to do Beetlejuice. Director, actor, George Clooney. Damn, I wanted to do Boys in the Boat. I know that would be a tiny one. $100 million in box office run. She wasn't in it. Heathers flopped. Of course it did. What was I thinking? $100 million in box office run to George Clooney. How well did Fantastic? I'm going to do Fantastic Mr. Fox for animated film. That's got to be an unpopular choice. Many will forget about that. I'll play. Oh my God. Yeah, we'll keep going. I lost, but we're going to keep going. George Clooney, two-word title. Michael Clayton. Those are names. It worked. And then $100 million in box office run. I guess we'll just do Ocean's 11. Not the most exciting pick. Yeah, I guess Heathers is considered a cult classic, isn't it? What do you think is Spielberg's worst film? Good question. I know many will say, I haven't seen his worst, like his actual worst. Like I haven't seen Always or 1941. Oh yeah, Ready Player One might be it, actually. BFG's pretty bad. That was a high school opinion of mine, though. I saw it and was so... Dude, I used to get really bad, like, secondhand embarrassment, which was, like, not... That was, like, a deep thing of my own that I had to, like, work on. But I went to see the BFG, very excited because, A, Bill Hader was in it, and B, I was just really into the BFG as a kid. It was, like, one of my favorite books. And then I liked Steven Spielberg, but to be honest, in high school, I didn't really give a shit that he was directing it. But I went to see it, expectations through the roof, and I think it was like the 6th scene where there was like a farting bit going on. And I think I was so embarrassed, I walked out, and I had to like sit in the hallway for a second on my phone. And I went with my like mom and my sister, and I like just sat there for a second and then walked back in. I was like... Is it over? Which is like a very high school boy thing to do. Like, oh my God, I've seen like a million times, like way worse shit in just the last year than that. But like, yeah, that's probably, I'm still going to say Ready Player One. What is the most overrated movie ever? Overrated. Everything Everywhere All at Once, for sure. Like, genuinely, though. I don't give a shit if I'm upsetting people at this point. That's painfully overrated. Let's do Cine Tu Nerdle. I like the movie. I liked it, but like, damn. Okay. We're back. Car. Come on, guys. No, let's be real for a second. We can like the movie and also think that, like, director, screenplay, picture, Jamie Lee Curtis, Michelle Yeoh over Cate Blanchett. We can agree that it's a little excessive for what that movie was. It was good. It was better than fine. It was good, but it was not that. I know the Michelle thing is like up for debate, to be fair. The Michelle thing's up for debate. I don't stand by that one 100%. But Jamie Lee Curtis, that's like up there. It was great. Yeah, sure, it was great. We could say it was great. But come on. No, man. No. You know what? Okay, last night something very funny happened. This was after we watched a few episodes of Full Metal Alchemist. And I was just kind of browsing through Netflix, and then I stopped on the Across the Spider-Verse one, and it just started playing. And I didn't watch the whole movie, obviously. I watched maybe like the first 15 minutes. And for a second, in my mind, I was like, damn, Boy in the Heron beat this? Like, that's kind of crazy. But, I mean, it still deserved it. But I was like, Spider-Verse is pretty damn good. Spider-Verse is like a really fucking good movie. Both of them are really fucking good. I wouldn't call Spider-Verse overrated. It is crazy that it's like 2 hours and 20 minutes, and apparently the working conditions were horrendous. And you can kind of see that in the film. It's like, yeah, man, this is just balls to the wall insanity. It probably was a lot to work on, but I would not call Spider-Verse overrated, I guess what I'm saying. I don't think it should be in, like, you know, the Godfather conversations like that. There's like very few, not to be a film bro, but there's like very few movies that are coming out these days that are like on that tier. I think Oppenheimer, we can start slowly talking about it in that light. I think Killers of the Flower Moon is a masterpiece, 5 stars, but I don't even know if we can put it up there with Goodfellas. Like, there's just some movies. Whiplash is, that's in those conversations. Parasite is in those conversations. I was going to make a video about this. I didn't enjoy Fargo. That hurts. That hurts, but that as an answer to most overrated movie is like valid. I can see that. But I will say it hurts because I think that's one of the best movies ever made. Yeah, Parasite is perfect. Incendies is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I am showing a great amount of restraint right now for not banning you from the chat. I'm really proud of myself for staying still right now because that's crazy. You just can't come in here and say that. But I get it. I was kind of like the first hour of Incendies, I was like, okay, like, yeah, I get it. This is sad. The bus scene, I'm like, okay, that was devastating. No, yeah, it went from like, oh, this is sad, but I'm not really there. The bus scene happened, and I was like, oh, fuck. Yeah, that was devastating. And then the last 30 minutes happened, and then I was like, what the fuck is this movie? It's a good-ass movie, to be honest. But that's fair. The Usual Suspect is overrated. Haven't seen it. Can't speak on that. That's what I'm... Actually, I'm not going to... SpongeBob movie in these conversations. I think we got to chill out on that one. American Beauty's overrated. That's not even a hot take. I mean, there's some real American Beauty haters. I really need to rewatch it. That was when I saw it in high school. I was like, this is the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life. I was kind of absolutely blown away by it. Very curious how I respond now. Uncut Gems is overrated. Uncut Gems is like supposed to be like a divisive movie in my, like, I think we can call it a classic, but it's not one that's like, you know, I don't expect most people to. I think everyone in my family does not like that movie. I'm like, even extended family, like, that was one of those years where I was still kind of like in the early years of my channel, and so they were all kind of like tuned in, and they were like, oh, Karsten like has been talking about this movie a lot on the internet, and my cousin is like a huge Adam Sandler fan. So he's like, we got to go see this. They went to see it on like Christmas Day, and they were all like, that was the worst Christmas ever. I was like, I'm sorry. I thought you knew it would be a bit much. And then I sat my family down in the middle of COVID, and we all watched it on the TV. And like 20 minutes in, my dad was like pissed off. He was like, vocally upset. He was like, well, what is the point of any of this? Where is this even going? And I was like, God damn it. So yeah, Uncut Gems, if you're calling, I'm like, I don't put it past you. Like, a lot of people, it's not their cup of tea, but I think it's pretty special. It's good to have a movie like that these days that's like has popular appeal, but will piss off a lot of people. Okay, we should play the game. I'm just yapping forever. Sorry, the garbage truck is outside. It's because of all these fucking takes in the chat. Okay. Reisenberg. King Kong. We're gonna hit him with The Pianist. I really want to watch The Pianist. I am like, in light of the Adrian Brody thing, I'm kind of like, I'll get familiar. The Brutalist. Childhood of a... No, I don't want to do that quite yet, actually. They need science fiction. The Pianist is excellent. I know that I'm just kind of in the mood to watch a good ass movie. I'm like, I need to just watch a good ass movie. Oh, you don't want to do this. Fell right into the trap. That's incredible, actually. Actually, I guess Scott Walker's an out. Whoopi Goldberg. Yeah, we're not even going to acknowledge the Whoopi Goldberg thing. I'll take 2001, so you can't play that. Isn't 2001 A Space Odyssey kind of a really good Third Strike Kubrick? I'm not very familiar with the cast in that one. And I'm not very familiar with this one either. Well, Malcolm McDowell. Why do I know him? Why do I know these people? John Clive. Can't do it, man. Can't do it. Chat, what game is he playing? We're playing Cine 2 Nerdle. I try explaining the rules and I never do a good job. Play if. That would have been good. Welcome to Memoria, brother. He's going to skip me thinking I don't know ball. And that's when you get fucked. It was Kubrick, but it was if you're new to this game, it was the Third Strike Kubrick. So I couldn't play another Kubrick movie. Sorry, I realized you couldn't see it on the screen. Good game. It's easy as that. I was never worried, man. You play Tilda Swinton, I'm gonna fuck you up so bad. I wish you could use producers as connections. I was not aware you couldn't, actually. I guess I've never really tried it. Actually, I did know that because I tried to play Amy Pascal for something because she's produced a million things, and it didn't work. All right. We're back in it. He's still trying, I know, but he was just not going to get there. You need to know your Thai cinema if you're going to play this game. We go back there. We go to a Peachapong all the time. All the time. It happens so often. What game is this? Cinna 2 Nerdle. My dad enjoyed Whiplash. Hey man, didn't we all? It's a good dad movie. Uncle Boomy's so lethal. It is, and like I know what to do if they like skip me on it. Like I got outs. Interesting. I was actually just considering watching this tonight. Not the Blues Brothers, but Crossroads. Have you watched Anomalisa? Twice, yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Animal House. Very fun. Dude, who's John Landis again? I was just thinking about this. Oh, I wish I could play like a... I wish I could think of any other O.J. Simpson movie. This is going to get way worse before it gets better. Nope. Yeah, I don't want to get stuck. I have Adrian Brody. I didn't even realize that. Okay. Yes, American World. That's what I know him from. Please tell me he's in this. Weird Al Yankovic. That's crazy. Crazy pull. Crazy pull. Damn. Can't believe that worked. Since when did OJ act? Dude, he's got a great role in The Naked Gun. Kill Your Darlings. Paul Dano in... There Will Be Blood did not win. I'm going to open this up, though. I should have played Guns Akimbo. Don't play it. Ruby Sparks, thank you. Okay, wait. Adrian Brody, Paul Dano. There has to be something. I'll go dumb money to open things up a bit. Prisoners would have been all right, but... Okay, The Spectacular Now. White Bird in a Blizzard? We're in bad territory now. I don't like Shailene Woodley zone. I knew they'd play Adrift. God damn it. I knew it was coming. Robert Richardson coming in for the save. Robbie Richardson. He has to have shot something with Adrian Brody. Right? No. Okay, that's all good. I'm not going to play Air or Once Upon a Time in Hollywood because I'm going to play Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And I'm going to block just in case. Yep. Wait, that didn't work? 2009. Interesting. Okay. I kind of want to get crazy with it. with some Drew Daniels work. Bones and all. And that's how we get to where we need to go. Nope. Never mind. I thought he shot this. Okay. Not a problem. Not a problem. Is Mother Couch on here yet? It worked. It worked. Shout out Mother Couch. Fuck. How did you get out of Mother Couch, dog? David Thewlis? Oh, brother. I could play naked. I'll play naked. Possible Gary moment on my part or on their part? No, they responded a little too fast to Mother Couch. I wouldn't call that a Gary. Why do you hate Waves? I don't hate Waves. I just think Waves has some real highs and some real lows. We'll see how they respond to this. Oh, fucking hell, John Williams. Legend of the Fall. Adrian Brody, Brad Pitt. Have they ever done something together? I know like 2 Adrian Brody movies right now. I'm really blanking. King Kong, I guess. King Kong. I could try King Kong, actually. Pretty big cast. Nope. Okay, that's all good. Anthony Hopkins will take you to Elephant Man. I'm going to block this. Just realized Silence of the Lambs would be a point for them. V for Vendetta. V for Vendetta. We're going to go Bound. Wes Anderson movies. Oh, my God. All of the Wes Anderson catalog. You're right. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. That's crazy, actually. Cloud Atlas. Oh, my God. I'm blonde. I needed this, guys. Thank you. Okay. Obscure Wachowski movie sister. That doesn't really exist, unfortunately. Speed Racer's not a bad play, though. I'm a little afraid of John Goodman, but I think we're okay. Jupiter Ascending would have been cool. Yeah. Fuck. Emil Hirsch. I'm forgetting what this lad looks like and who this is. But I'm going to go with movie 43 because, of course, that was just a rom-com from 2004. There's somebody in movie 43. Asteroid City, bro. I know. What was I thinking? Paul Dano's also in The Girl Next Door. Well, we've kind of exhausted the Paul Dano thing anyway. Okay, Poor Things. Poor Things has Willem Dafoe, and Willem Dafoe is also in... Is he in The French Dispatch? And that's a point on the board for us. I mean, I've exhausted my blocks, and this will probably get this person a yes. That's okay. Now it's just a race. Now it's just a race to the points. We really kind of rushed through that, but that's okay. We're neck and neck. The Hanks. We want to get away from the Hanks, is all I'll say. But that's going to be hard. It's going to be very... Welcome to Marwin. No, yeah. Welcome to Marwin. $17 again. Not bad. Not bad. Matthew Perry. Can't think of a lot of Matthew Perry movies. Zac Efron, though. Oh, man. I always want to play Song to Song, but he was in a different DJ movie. I forget what it's called. But I think that's safe. Beach Bum. Beach Bum's not good because I feel like Matthew McConaughey, was he in a Best Picture? We Are Your Friends, directed by the guy that also directed the Catfish show. Okay, Baby Girl, Antonio Banderas. I'm sorry. That's not even how you pronounce it. Yeah, man. This is good. If you play Beach Rats, I know exactly how to get out. Have a great night. IDK LOL. Uh-oh, we don't want her. We do not want her. Come on now. There has to be someone. Woody Harrelson was just in... I mean, we'll do The People versus Larry Flint. Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Fascinating choice. Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna take you to Career Girls. Get fucked. Your one out of Mike Lee was just used. Oh my god. Shit. Damn. Uh-oh. Well, this is not a terrible play, believe it or not. I completely forgot about Lord of the Rings there, actually. Pet Cemetery. I'm going to take you to The Monkey. You're not going to do a Best Picture nominee or winner with The Monkey. John Lithgow. Oppenheimer. What do you mean Oppenheimer? Don't scare me like this. Well, Oppenheimer wouldn't count. It's after 2009. Oh, yes. We wanted this for sure. We wanted this. Oh, no. Oh, no. I knew it. I knew it, dude. I realized as I sent it. Oh, that was a big blunder. Oh my god. Crazy fumble. I have to own up to that one. That was a mistake. Of all the goddamn Ansel Elgort movies, I chose the one with Kevin Spacey who led the 90s. God damn it, man. L. That's an L for sure. That's an L for sure. I am going to do these weekly, yes. Every Tuesday, we're going for 3 hours, maybe more, on the second channel. Come by and hang out. It's a good time. Oh. Let me eat some mac and cheese. Have you played Framed? I have played Framed. Let's boot it up now. It's usually... The thing about Framed is that if you have no idea, you have no idea. There's no hope. This could be interesting, though. Let me put this up. We might have this. It's giving The Blob. It's giving The Blob from the 80s, obviously. Is that even is not even an option. The Blob, really? Wait, you fucking serious? The Blob's not an option? Okay. It's giving that, I mean, it's probably some 80s movie based on the quality of this camera. Based on the quality of the camera. Fuck it, Heathers. It's definitely not Heathers, but I just need to get something. Okay. Well, this is bad. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. When you don't know it, you don't know it. I'm definitely going to lock in 80s, though, right? Or 90s, maybe? Maybe something punk? Maybe Repo Man? It's obviously not Repo Man. Oh, who are you again? Wait, what is this? Superhero movie. Okay, it's a superhero movie. Man, fuck it. The Hulk? No, it can't be the Hulk. Is it Spider-Man? Could it be the first? No, of course not. No, maybe it is. Maybe it's the first Spider-Man. No, it's not. That's Tom Hanks. And that's Sigourney Weaver. Is it Big? No, can't be Big. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? I don't want to look at chat. Was that really? Or that's Bill Murray. It is Bill Murray. Ghostbusters? But it's not the first Ghostbusters. I haven't seen Ghostbusters 2. I really guessed big on that. I haven't seen it. This is what I'm saying. You guys are like, you should play these games. I'm like, it's going to be a tough watch. I hope you know. It's going to be a tough one to watch. More games. This could be interesting. Gaps. Has NL played this before? I don't know if I recognize this one. Gaps. Guess the name of the movie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 letters. 2 hour, 17 runtime. Romance, drama, and music. Romance, drama, and music. Two hours and 17. No. It can't be Tar. I need more information, but I'm gonna put in Amadeus, even though I know that's not enough. Oh wait, what about? No. Yeah, I know it's not Amadeus. 23rd of October, 1952. Well, Jesus. Well, this. I mean, it's probably pretty famous. Give me a second. 1952. No, Singing in the Rain was like that was like a long time ago. I don't know, but I'm gonna put in. It's one word. Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin. Okay, I looked at chat. I'm gonna put it in. Did we get it? I gotta not look at chat, man. To be fair, never would have guessed this in a million years. Never would have guessed it in a million years. What the fuck is it? I haven't heard of this one. I'll be honest. I've never heard of Limelight. That's an old one. Damn. Yeah, I gotta tap in. It's not A Star Is Born. Bro, I know. Sometimes you just gotta guess it to get moving. You gotta move on. Get another clue. What else we got here? We'll do faces. Guess the two actors in this image. That's Eddie Redmayne. For sure. Is it not with a fucking... Why isn't he showing up? Where is he? That's him. What the fuck? I don't want to save it. Is it not him? That's not him. It really looks like Eddie Redmayne. Oh, okay. I don't know if it's Timothée Chalamet. I like the Glenn Close option. She's not in this either. What is this fucking game, dog? It's definitely not Timothée Chalamet. It is? What the fuck? I don't know why my eyes see Oppenheimer. Did I guess it? Oh, Laura Dern? No. Yes, Laura Dern. I didn't see that. I never would have guessed Laura Dern in a million years. This is not Send-A-To Nerdle anymore. This is faces.wtf. We're looking at more games now. That's not what I thought Faces would be, even though it just literally said guess the actors from the AI blend. Guess the TV show from the frames. I would die. Guess the movie from the plot words. Let's try that. This will be the last one of these. Play the daily challenge. Okay, let me move this so that chat can see it. Plot words. I'll zoom out a bit. Wait. Okay. Maybe this works. Maybe this works. That works. Okay. Enter a movie title. Composer. Tar. I hate this game. Really? 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 Amadeus. Seattle, USA. Sleepless in... It's not Tar, man. Holland Opus. Medium. What do you mean medium? Oh. Uncultured website. I know they're not even fucking with Tar. I'm gonna skip medium because what the fuck? Seance. I'm so lost. This is a shitty game. Singles. That's not in here. Sing Street. What the fuck is this? I'm glad it's not just me here. Ghost? Yeah, let's guess Ghost. Isolated House. What the fuck is going on? Dude, I'm gonna guess Mother. Music Professor. Is it literally Maestro? It can't be Maestro. Maestro's not even in here. Uncultured. The Visit. I'm telling you, they don't have most movies. We'll just guess The Visitor for fun. Historical Society. I'm lost. I know, I keep getting more and more lost. Tick, Tick, Boom, that's New York. I'm guessing anything and everything chat says. Shark Tale, fuck it. The Visit. I'll guess the no, I'll guess The Conjuring. That's fun. Does Eyes Wide Shut take place in Seattle? Yeah, that video that's like, what the hell is even that? Are you serious? What the fuck is... That's not a movie. That's not a movie. Phantom of the Opera? Traumatized Man. That's like every movie, dog. It's Marmaduke. I'm this close to throwing something. I'm losing my mind over this. Yeah, fuck it. Inside Llewyn Davis. That's not released 1980 in March on the 28th. If any of us have seen this, it's going to be insane. Try Ghost again. Try Ghost again. Try Zone of Interest. Grand Piano. Elijah Wood was not doing things in the 80s like that. The Shining. Honestly, it was The Changeling. I haven't seen it. Chat's going crazy. The heck is that? This is a very famous movie. What are you talking about? This is, I feel like, a very well-known movie. But I have not seen it, so I'm giving myself the pass for not being able to guess it. Damn, wait, I kind of want to try another one, to be honest. It was kind of fun. I have to say, that was a little fun. What the hell? What the hell? They gave us all of them at once? That's no fun. Okay. New York City, corruption, loss of loved one, assassin, police brutality, hotel room, SWAT, immigrant, hitman. So much is going on in this film. This film has it all, man. This is everything. Immigrant, hitman, training, revenge, murder, loneliness, neighbor, tragic love, cult film, neo-noir, complex relationship, released 1994. I really like The King of New York. They obviously do not have it. They obviously don't have it. Let's see. I'm thinking Fantastic Mr. Fox for this one. Why do I want to say, like, Leon the Professional? Again, haven't seen it, but I will do it. It's probably that, right? Yes. Okay. We've moved on to the next one. Nurse, based on a novel or book, Oregon, USA. Lunatic Asylum, Friendship Hospital, Female Villain, Shock Treatment. That's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That was easy. Elves, Dwarfs, Orc. Okay, so it's obviously one of the Lord of the Rings, but and it's 2003. Is that the first one, or is that Return of the King, or is that the Two Towers? I'm gonna go with Two Towers. This broken ass website. It was not the Two Towers. It's Return of the King. Okay, I should have gone with my hunch. Based on a novel or book, support group, dual identity, nihilism, fight, rage and hate, insomnia, dystopia, alter ego, cult film, Fight Club. No, I didn't mean to skip. I got it. Whatever. Well, it was Fight Club. Musical biography, stage show based on a player musical, 18th century Revolutionary War. Oh, 2020? Live theater, filmed play, stage musical, Founding Fathers, Hamilton? That counts? What is this bullshit website? New York City, prison based on a novel or book, Florida, 1970s mass murder, Irish-American drug trafficking, gangster biography, Scarface? I should have... 1990, Tampa, Florida, crime epic, Brooklyn, New York City, mafia, gore, organized crime, murder. Is this just simply Goodfellas? Yeah, that's okay. Wait. Florida. It was Goodfellas. Damn, I forgot about that. Rebel, Android, Asteroid, Spacecraft, Space Battle, Snowstorm, Space Colony, Lightsaber, Rebellion, The Forest, Space Opera, 1980. When did... Is this Empire Strikes Back? I don't remember the dates. It was Empire Strikes Back. New Year's Eve, Screenwriter, Jealousy, Butler, Loss of Sense of Reality, Diva, Delusion, Noir, Breaking the Fourth Wall, Hollywood, Los Angeles, California, Black and White, Madness, Aging Actor, Has-Been, Silent Film Star, 1950. I was about to guess Babylon. Oh, shit. What is this? Oh, Sunset Boulevard. Nice. Italy, Loss of Loved One, Love at First Sight, Italian-American, based on a novel or book. Europe, Symbolism, Gangster, Patriarch. Revenge, Organized Crime, Mafia, Lawyer. 1972. Well, I think this just has to be the easiest shit of all time. Hotel, Clerk, Arizona, Shower, Rain, Motel, Taxidermy, Money, Secretary, Black and White, Corpse, Murder, Theft, Mental Illness. Released in 1960. Mental Illness. Private Detective? I kind of want to get this one. 1950? I got nothing. Psycho. Oh my God. I never would have guessed Psycho. Vietnam veteran, hippie, Washington, D.C., USA, mentally disabled, based on a novel or book, parent-child relationship, Vietnam War, friendship, love, family relationships, military. Disability, wounded soldier, low IQ, false history, 1994. Well, so my hunch is Forrest Gump. They're making, I guess I'll guess, it's 2 R's. That was Forrest Gump? That was crazy. It's way more than just that. Dictator, Hairdresser, Amnesia, released in 1940. Amnesia, Fascism, World War II, Jewish Ghetto, World War I, Nazi Propaganda, National Socialism, National Socialist Party, Speech, Satire, Black and White, Barbershop, Anti-War, Fictitious Country, 1940, The Great Dictator. That's, they say the damn movie title in that one. Forbidden Love, Falling in Love, Cystic Fibrosis, Star-Crossed Lovers, True Love, 2019, Forbidden Love, Falling in Love. I'm not looking at chat for this one. Falling in Love. 2019. Star-Crossed Lovers. What's this? What? No, it's not. Dude, hear me out. You hate to lose to Love, Simon. Damn. Went out like that, didn't we? I've never heard of 5 Feet Apart. The Great Dick. Why'd you say that? Damn. Well, that was fun. I don't know if I'll play another one of these. A second. I want to see if there's any other games though on this website. Pretty damn good website. What's Decipher? Let me just get a... No, man. We're not going to do that. Spots? Crack the code? We're not doing actual puzzles. Not here. Not like this. Okay. Well, I think we'll get back to Cine to Nerdle. Oh, he a gamer. Yeah, man. Yeah, I abandoned my OG game. I can't abandon Cine to Nerdle like that. Let's do a battle royale. Let's do one with the community. Get you guys in there. Yeah, if you guys are interested, this is your chance to play together. Battle royale. I'll move my face. Battle Royale, create arena. Wait. Okay. Daily random, public, number of players. We'll do 16. Get as much people in there as possible. Turn that time down to 15 seconds, just how I like it, and we'll create the arena. And hope everyone gets in. And we're full. And we're full. Okay, everybody's got to ready up. Washed? I know, that took too long. That took too long to fill up. I'm definitely washed. That was suspiciously long. I've never done Battle Royale. Scary shit. It is a little scary. How does this shit work? We'll play around and then everybody can get an idea. You're just trying to like stay alive. Guess anybody or any cast or crew that's in this movie. You have your tools on the side here. Let's see. I'm not gonna take away my screen just yet. If I make it to the end, then yes. I've realized though I lose pretty fast, so I need to lock in. I need to pay attention here. I want to win battle. I've never won Battle Royale against my fans. You guys have proven time and time again that you know way more than I do. I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to use... I always use up my priorities way too fast. Can you read the names, please? At least, I don't know what game you're trying to play. But last time I did that, I got kicked out immediately because I was too distracted by everyone's names. So I'm not going to do that. Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior. Is that Brenda Song? I forget. Damn straight it is. See, this is my speed. This is a game I really do excel at. None of that bullshit happening over on Framed. So far, no one has gotten kicked out. We need to turn up the heat a bit here. The ultimate Christmas present. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Nope. Okay. Nope. Oh, that works. Just got in there. Hi, Karsten. I'm eating a big wet sandwich. Hope you're having a great day, such as I. That legitimately sounds amazing. I would kill for that. She's in the last show, girl. What is this game and how is it played? So this game is called Cinna to Nerdle. This is one of the games on the website. It is a battle royale situation. So we have 16 people in here. Now 15. And wait, or yes, no, still 16. You have to keep, you got to stay alive basically by continuing to name movies that have a cast and crew member that is in the movie that's listed. So right now, for example, it's The Last Showgirl. You could name any movie with Pamela Anderson, any movie with, we can do that for now. Any movie with Jamie Lee Curtis, any movie with, directed by Gia Coppola. And it gets pretty intense the more obscure it gets. Someone played a safe out here. This is very safe. But that's basically how it works. But it's there's a little too many people here right now. We need to turn up the heat a bit. RIP the Brenda Song jails. I know. I really thought that was how it was going to go. I mean, to be fair, that did kill a lot of people's skip tools. So they are without skip, and they're on their own moving forward here. But we're not going anywhere particularly interesting anytime soon, it seems like. We are staying in mainstream cinema. Not that Short-Term 12 is that, but, I mean, we're playing some pretty safe flicks as of now. I don't like seeing a priority on this. I feel like I'm about to get fucked. I have not seen this film yet, by the way. I've not seen Shang-Chi. Ooh. Oh, baby. This is, I kind of even want to prioritize mine a bit. I'm not going to go crazy. I don't want to waste my priorities quite yet, but this is very fun. I wonder how long this will take. It worked. I mean, there's still a handful of outs here, but yeah. Okay, a handful of people have gotten out. We're down to 11. We're moving now. All right. This is going to get ugly. I'm not looking forward to this. Damn. Man. Chungking Express. I'm blanking. I have to be honest with you, I'm blanking. Didn't work. That's a skip for me. That's gonna be a skip for me. Oh no. This will be a lot of people's finals, I am assuming, because this is getting real ugly. Oh man, this is gonna be over pretty fast. I can't play any Wong Kar-wai. I kind of want to check the cast, but also I'm just gonna skip, and there goes the last of my skips. Oh man, oh that's not good. That's not good at all. Hulk. Okay, we made it out. We made it out of that. Thank God. Oh my God, I got the filmmakers mixed up. Fucking who else is in Hulk? I can't. I got there. I can't believe I actually got there. That's crazy. Let's finish it off. I don't know how I'm going to get out of this one. The Hulk clutch was pretty important. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to make it long. I will say that much. Okay, never mind. It's been opened up again. We're safe. We're in a safe place. Okay. There's a more interesting way to go with this. That wasn't that interesting, but damn. Is that gonna work? That's not gonna work. Dude, I haven't seen this movie yet. Oh no. What else was he in? Who is that guy? And then what else was he in? Oh, okay, we're good. That was a crazy pull, but we made it. Gun to my head, could not tell you a single Jack Quaid film. Prospect. Great, man. I'm fighting for my life out here. I'm really fighting for my life, man. Oh, man. Well, I might be fucked. This is probably it for me. Oh, man. That's it for me. God damn it, man. What the hell is this movie? I didn't even come close. I wouldn't even know where to go here. We were in a place. This is like seeing movie. I'm seeing all these movies for the very first time right here. Is there really a woman who killed two? Damn, that wiped. I feel less bad because that wiped out like a lot of people. That was a fucking that was a nuke. That was crazy, man. These people are playing a different game. I'm clearly damn. Well, now you can read the names. Yeah, shout out to I Was in the Can, Nico Lopez, killing it. P-Lock fan, Ellie Likes Movies, Dank Adams, Dickens George, PJ Princess, Lee Say G, Duane Hasselhoff, Tiago 018, Stairs 1230, GL1 TXH, Faisal Hadi, and Murga just left. Mr. Sam. Good playing with all you guys. Good playing with all of you. That was fun. That was a tough one to watch, I assume. I am going to take a break from games for a second, and we'll just do a little, we'll just shoot the shit, man. We'll just shoot the shit. Because I need a break from playing games. I'll go to the Just Me. We're back. Love the new haircut. Thank you. Yeah, I was saying it was a bit of a risk getting it right before my Oscar stream because I think the last like 8 or 10 haircuts of mine have been a disaster. I always, you ask for the same thing every time. Shorter on the sides, a little on top. And it's been fucking me a lot recently. So I made sure to tell her, I was like, I don't want to go crazy. Like, don't cut that much off the sides. Bit of just a trim. And it turned out all right. It honestly turned out pretty good. This is one of the few good haircuts I've gotten. Can anyone recommend The Jerk? I have not seen The Jerk. I'm actually curious what people think of The Jerk. It's a essential Steve Martin, from what I know. I'm finally on Twin Peaks Season 2. What do you think of the quality drop of Season 2? I mean, I would argue it gets better at the beginning. Like, the first few episodes, first 8 episodes, 8 or 7, are, like, better than Season 1. Like, it turns into just a really good show. I mean, it's all a really good show. Season 1's a really good show. But, like, yeah, I would say the dip section was worse than I thought it would be. I thought it was like borderline unwatchable. Yeah, not my cup of tea, to be honest. But that's the most frustrating part is it's worth it for the last like 2 or 3 episodes, which bring it back in ways. It's like the craziest comeback of all time. It's the craziest comeback a show has ever had. Is the last 2 episodes of Season 2. Writing that down for my next haircut. I don't even know what I said. That's the thing. Just say a trim. Just say don't go too crazy. That's my goal. Just say don't go too crazy. Just the last one, in my opinion. No, the second to last one's pretty good too, I thought. Karsten, I just finished the Florida project. Can you tell me how to feel? This comment we need to wrap this one up. I'm curious how you felt. How did you feel? What did you think of it? And then we'll talk about it. That's what I'm saying, Jakey. it's like you just have to get a good chill barber. I'm also not a big talker in the chair. I don't talk much, despite my yapping online, just because usually it's always going to lead to, unless I'm like familiar with my barber. And I had someone who I had for like a good while, and she was the best, and like we could just shoot the shit. And then I think she moved places, but like, yeah, most of the time I don't like to talk because they're like, what do you do? And then you have two routes in my situation. You either say the honest answer, which is YouTuber, and then that's just humiliating and also just opens up a whole can of worms that's like, so it's always just a lot. It's not, I'm not going to say it's annoying, but it's just a lot of questions. The answers to which are even more embarrassing than the very first answer. Or you lie, and sometimes I say I'm a video editor, but then there's just a bunch of other questions, which I am, yes, but then there's just a bunch of questions that are like, fucking, I don't know, questions about things that like I don't really know. And then a few times I've said I'm a video editor for a YouTuber, and they're like, oh, what's that like? Like, is he good? And I'm like, he's all right. he's fine. I would never watch his shit, but Faisal Hadi, thank you for the super chat. Have you done the Flick Chart ranking? No, what is that? I'm gonna look that up right now. Flick Chart ranking. The better way to rank the best movies of all time. I gotta get an account. Maybe next time. I'm not gonna deal with this now, but I'm gonna bookmark it for next time. I don't want to get a whole ass account on stream. Have you had any other jobs? I have. I worked my very first job in high school I was a caddy at a country club. I was a golf caddy. I hated it. It was a terrible job, but it was a really easy job to ease into because it was kind of a you make your own schedule type of deal. Like, if you come in that day, they'll book you with a golfer and you can get paid. But if you don't want to come in, just don't come in. So it's like, if you want to make money, come in. And it was very chill. And obviously I was a high school boy. I was like, I don't want to do that today. So I didn't do it. It was an easy way to like get into experiencing that. But it was terrible. Hated it. I worked at an ice cream shop. I made ice cream and shakes and burgers and all that jazz. That was more enjoyable than I thought it would be, but it was also made me realize how gross working in anything with food is. It's pretty disgusting. I also was a desk receptionist for basically like half of if not like 3/4 of the way through college. I worked as a desk receptionist at the dorms, and it was kind of I got like really embarrassed when like I was very shy, and I was like kind of getting big on YouTube as I had this job, and there were like freshmen that would come in and they're like, oh my God, it's the guy, and he's like checking me in. And I was like, I gotta find a new job. I did that for a while. I did janitorial services for a summer at an apartment complex with my friend from high school. I was an intern on a few photography shoots in college. I did some other like small weekend jobs here and there. I'm forgetting. I think there's like one more, but I'm forgetting. I had a handful of internships too. I've interned at agencies. Realized I do not want to work in the agency world ever. All love to those people, but it's not a world that I can go any further in personally. I was an intern. Damn, I'm blanking. Yeah. That's it for now. I might be forgetting about some others. How do I convince you to watch Possession immediately? It's probably not going to happen tonight, but maybe this week. Someone needs to force me to sit through it though. Any short film advice for an interesting plot and realistic script? I don't know, what advice do you want? What advice? That's a very open question. Like how to make an interesting plot and realistic script? Or my general advice for writing though is to just get shit out on the paper. Like, don't think too much about what you're writing and then go back and figure it out. I just want an original idea, yeah. don't think too hard about it. I think whatever, like, I think focus on like an idea or like something that's in your life that is like that you are thinking about a lot, like an event or like a family member or like relationships, like something that is like, I don't know, that you want to explore through a film. You know, writer's block is a real thing. Like, I can't, there's a lot of solutions to it. Sometimes watching more short films, not features, but like shorts, can inspire you. And don't think too hard about like the logistics of it either. Like, don't, that's an afterthought. I mean, obviously don't write like a sci-fi thing because then you're like, I can't make this, but like maybe you can. Maybe there's a creative way to do it. Like, don't limit yourself when you're coming up with ideas and then figure it out later. It's only $500. I mean, yeah, if you have like a, you know, you can make a lot of things happen for $500. But yeah. Oh, Gerardo, thank you for the super chat. Why is Karsten Runquist? We got to figure that one out. I've got an interview for a place that sells like film and music on Thursday. I'm so scared. You got this. It's going to be great. You clearly have excellent taste if you're here at this stream, so I am not worried at all. You have a great mind if you're tuning into the Karsten Runquist stream, so I think you're going to do just fine. Hey, Karsten, your short films and videos inspire me to go to film school, and I'm already a month away from finishing first year. Congratulations, Kennedy. That's super exciting. I hope you're enjoying it. Hope you've made a lot of friends. That's great. Congratulations. Can Conan host the next Carstos? I will get on that for sure. What's happening right now? I'm just shooting the shit. I'm just talking. Need water. Is there a way to see your previous short? Yes, it is on Vimeo. If you go to Vimeo and search Karsten Runquist, you should find Dirtbag and Rhubarb on there. Those are my two previous shorts. This next one's not very similar to either. I mean, those two aren't very similar to each other either. But this one is not exactly, I wouldn't call it a comedy, but it's it has some humor to it. It has a similar kind of like, I don't know if whimsical is the right vibe, but like kind of a whimsical vibe. A lot of surrealism that Dirtbag had. Are you making a video on the main channel for the Oscars that isn't your live stream? I did, yeah. It's up. The thumbnail is Conan coming out of Demi Moore. I was kind of like, is this okay for a thumbnail? And it turned out to be a great idea. But am I crazy thinking The Brutalist was too short? No. Honestly, like the way things kind of fall apart in the second half, you are kind of like, damn, we're flying through this man's, you know, fall off. Laszlo's kind of washed. We're watching it happen. So that's a crazy thing to say. We're not going to say Laszlo's washed. The American Dream is washed, more like. Who's your favorite film composer? Honestly, kind of a basic answer, but Nicholas Britell hits it out of the park every single time. The boring answer is also Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. They are both obviously incredible. Who else? I don't know. How to convince a Zoomer to go to the movies? I don't know, to be honest with you. I can't be the one to solve that problem. I'm really bad at it. I just wish they would, I wish more people would just, honestly, Zoomers aren't really the issue. I think Zoomers actually enjoy the movies. I think there are a handful of Zoomers at my screenings. There are a handful of old people too, but like, it's like boomers who are, I think people underestimate. It's like people who used to do it a lot are just burnt out. Like, older people, I think, generally just don't want to leave the house. And it's convincing them to get out, man. It's not, I don't think it's the kids. The kids, they should be going to the movies. But I think they enjoy it. They will enjoy the movies. What are your top 5 most anticipated films of 2025? New PTA, new Wes, Marty Supreme, new Kelly Reichardt, and the new and Mickey 17. What movie are you most embarrassed that you like? I don't know. I'm not sure. That's actually, I'm not very embarrassed by any of my takes. I like SpongeBob, you know? I I think the SpongeBob movie's great, and I will own it. I'm trying to think. I'm just looking at my favorites right now. Is there anything on there that's embarrassing? I mean, maybe embarrassing to other people, but to me, I'm like, no, that's just, I love that movie. Yeah, no, I just, all of these, I'm like, these are just, I could argue for them all day. All of these, I'm like, yeah, Disaster Artist, but I've kind of walked that one back. That was just a different time, you know. I mean, it's embarrassing that it was number 2 on the list for sure, but at the same time, I don't know. Yeah, I need to rewatch it. I can't even speak on if I would like it these days anymore. Andy, thank you for the super chat. Is Dad Review dead? Man, the Dad Review was a good era, wasn't it? I think the Butt Cluck one was so good, and then I kind of, because it just came so naturally. I was like, yeah, we have to talk about Butt Cluck, and then I like tried to do one for Goofy, and I was like, this is just forced. This is just kind of forced. I haven't like had a dad recently in a film that I'm like, we need to talk about this. My own film, my feature is a Big Dad movie. That's a huge father-son movie. It's all about daddy issues, really. Spans over multiple generations. It's going to be one of the greatest father-son movies ever. But that's not even out yet. Let's see. What other dad movies are there? Can't think, man. After Sun is ooh, shit. That's wrong though. That's kind of based on a real thing. You can't do dad review for the After Sun dad. Come on. My favorite movie of all time gets like super shit on, and it's Waves. I don't have an explanation other than I just watched it at the right time with the right mindset. There's nothing wrong with that, man. Like, really, like I got nothing against people that dig Waves. It's like that, it resonated with a lot of people for a reason. It's the same way, like, I don't know. I mean, I was maybe a little embarrassed at a certain point for Lady Bird to be my favorite movie, but it's like, we got to stop spamming. Okay. Spamming stop. If it starts again, I'm going to put you in timeout. I need to find a damn moderator. Are you going to go crazy or dads are going to go crazy for F1? I mean, I'm going to go, I'm not a dad, but I'm going to go crazy for it, for sure. Do you like the queer score? I remember liking it. I mean, I liked the music in it a lot. I thought it was a great use of that Nirvana song, but I don't honestly remember the score as well. Faisal Hadi, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Nicholas Bertel is great. I think he should have won for Don't Look Up over Dune. Sorry. I can't remember the Don't Look Up score off the top of my head, but damn. That's a bold take. That's a bold ass take. I gotta listen to it again, man. I mean, I bet it was great. He's always great. Like, separate from the film, we can talk about the score, but yeah, I gotta revisit it. I don't know if I would go as far to say it's better than Dune, though. I will say I think the Dune Part 2 score is better than the Dune Part 1, for sure. Are you going to upload behind the scenes or interviews with the cast of your short film? Probably not. I mean, there'll be pictures for sure. I don't think there was too much going on Dirtbag. We had a BTS photographer and he was a very nice lad, but like I was like, we don't need this. Like I was kind of annoyed by how many people were on set the first day. I was like, this is a whole ordeal and I really don't want it to be. Like I prefer to keep it pretty intimate, and this next short is very, I mean, it's a different vibe for sure. There's a lot less moving pieces, so it is going to be it's a lot smaller. But that said, it's like, I don't know if I'll do like a whole BTS photo thing, because I'm always kind of like, I don't want to see myself. Like, even though it's kind of cool, I'm always like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. There's going to be pictures for sure. What are your thoughts on Donnie Darko? Haven't seen it in a while. Got to revisit it. Karsten, you're going to watch the movie Hard Eyes. I have a small role in it. First American film and first speaking role. Congratulations. That's incredible. That's incredible to hear. Yes, I do plan to check it out. I've heard some pretty good things about it, actually. So it's very exciting. Congratulations. Any advice on how to get the most out of a small budget for a short film? I guess, like, you know, sorry. Use natural lighting. Cut out lights. You know, it's probably, you know, cinematographers will probably disagree, but like when I made my very first short film Rhubarb with my DP, I was like, we're gonna do all natural lighting, no lights, and it honestly, I think, turned out beautiful. I thought the shots we got, I was like, these are stunning for what we were working with. I thought it was perfect. And we didn't use any fucking lights. So I'm like, just cut out the lights, cut out as much gear as possible, you know, keep it stripped back. If you want to rent a nice camera, do that. But like, honestly, ask around, see if anyone will like just lend you the camera or rent it for cheap. They're probably not going to lend it to you for free, but like, gear is obviously like the first thing to cut. And then, yeah, just, it's a lot of favors, I guess I would say. It's a lot of favors. That's the best I got. Cause I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like, I'm pretty good at cutting costs and keeping a budget low and getting the most out of a budget for sure. But I would not call myself an expert in it. So that's the best I got though. You do not need a lot of gear. But I understand people are like, I know it's there's like this, you know, everyone's always talk. When did you take down Dirtbag? Wait, what? I didn't take it down. God damn it. What happened? Oh man, it's probably the payment stuff expired. But people are always like, you know, you could just grab a phone, shoot on anything. But it's like some people do want to, like, I think it's worth it to learn how to use a nicer camera and use that kind of equipment. It's like, it's worth it. So, yeah, I don't know. I was very not involved in set and production in film school. So, maybe not the best guy to ask. What did you use to record sound on the set for Dirtbag? I don't remember. That was all the sound guy. He figured all that out. I told you a lot of people went to Vimeo and couldn't find your stuff. That's not good. Let me do that. I'm literally going to do that after this. That's fucking annoying. God damn it. Dude, can I just say, all love to Vimeo, but it has a terrible interface. And things are always just randomly disappearing on there. Okay, I'm going to fix that after this. That's so annoying. Jesus Christ. I'm like, there's a reason YouTube is number one. Do you have a favorite film festival experience? The first time I went to Cannes was, yeah, that was kind of life-changing, for sure. That was like the best week or so of my life. Thoughts on the Adrian Brody speech? It was annoying, man. It was annoying. It went on for way too long. I don't know. It pissed me off a little bit. I was like, it annoyed me that like every other speech got cut short. It's like they rushed everybody else off. I was complaining to this with my sister. I was like, what happened to, like, I don't know, what is going on with the broadcasting industry? It's like, cut him off. Just cut the mic. Like, we could do that. Like, it may be a little disrespectful, but goddamn, he's being disrespectful to like every other nominee, every other presenter. It's like, I don't know. It just didn't make sense to me for him to say what exactly. It was annoying. Do you listen to Aphex Twin? I do. Where are we at? I might cut it pretty soon here. I'm getting a little tired. I know we're just shy of 3 hours. I told you guys we would go for 3 hours, but I'm kind of crashing. I'm crashing out in real time. Faisal Hadi, thank you for another super chat. Appreciate it. I know this is none of my business, but why did disable the comments on Letterboxd? Also, do you think the Letterboxd community is getting toxic lately? I mean, that is your business. I mean, people were really mad at me when I did that in 2021, I want to say. I have not regretted it for a second. I regret it sometimes when I'm like, you know, I have to ask friends a lot. I'm like, does the wording of this sound stupid? Like, sometimes it was nice to like be immediately checked for like grammar and spelling by the comment section. That's why that was nice. Because I need that, because I'm bad at that. But like, for the most part, it was truly like becoming such a toxic place. And it's not just me. It is like most people on Letterboxd would agree. The Letterboxd comment sections are completely unhinged. They because Letterboxd is like kind of such a, I don't know, it's you can be pretty anonymous. Not me, but like you can just be like a picture of Nick Cage and that's your account and talk about movies, and people do not feel like they're talking to people. Like when they're responding to a review, they don't feel like they're interacting with a real human being. And so I think it gets people a bit more on the they feel like they can be a bit on the harsher side. And this is not just speaking about me. I've seen other comment sections where I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, I think this is insane. And people get weirdly like, you know, personal about movies. It's like, if you have such a deep connection to a film and like someone makes a stupid joke about it, I would understand. But like, I don't know. It became a very unenjoyable experience. It's like, it doesn't want to make you use the app. Like, I don't get excited to like, you know, hop on and log a movie when I know it's going to just get like destroyed in the comment section by like likely teenagers. It's like, that just is not enjoyable to me. And I'd rather, I understand how people feel. They've made themselves very vocal, but it's like, if I have any control over like taking it off of my reviews, I'll do it. 'Cause like, it was just simply unenjoyable. And I also like, and this, I mean, it's the case, no offense. It's like, I really only care what my friends have to say. I use it first and foremost as a social media platform. And like, I just like to interact with my friends. I like to see if my friends like my review. Like, all love, but that's kind of what I use Letterboxd for. And so, yeah, I was just like, if I can just make it only my friends responding to my reviews, then I'll do that, because that sounds ideal. And people were like, you're like silencing the communities. And I'm like, there's nothing like of substance being said in those comments. Like, there's just simply nothing that's going to like make a difference happening in the comments. So that's my spiel on that. I've shockingly not regretted it, like, at all. I think it's one of the better decisions I've made. I've enjoyed the platform a lot more. I am posting a what I watched in February video. I will give you a heads up. That one's going to be kind of late because of the scheduling of videos right now. Mickey 17 week is upon us, and I'm going to have like kind of a busy March. So instead of like dropping 3 videos in 1 week, which is what this is going to be, and then having like 3 weeks of nothing, I'm going to do the Mickey 17 video and then put my what I watched this month out next week. And then the next week will be Opus. And then that's kind of that's the schedule. Are you going to do a video on Black Bag? I have not seen it or heard much about it, to be be honest with you. Do you edit your videos? If so, what platform do you use? I do. I use Premiere. I've been using Premiere for many years now. I was a Final Cut boy for a while. And then shit just changed, man. Shit, like, I was just like, it's time to be a Premiere boy. And I got used to it very quickly. Like, it was kind of a big jump at first, but I remember the first time I was like using like keyframes and whatnot in it. I was like, this runs a lot smoother than Final Cut. It maybe looks a little intimidating, but it's like so much better. It's so much easier. I use Premiere to edit my shorts as well. It's also crazy seeing normies misunderstand films with morally gray characters and then give it a bad review. Taxi Driver, American Psycho, Fight Club, etc. I mean, that's just everywhere now, man. I mean, look at the Nora backlash and look at... Can't think of another one off the top of my head. But like the Anora stuff is... Oh my God. I mean, I don't mean to open this can of worms. If you are unlucky enough to be on film Twitter, the backlash to Anora the last 2 days in light of the Oscar win has been historic. It's just like, what are we doing here, man? It's crazy. I don't know. It's like, there was two things. One was like bashing Sean Baker for like who he follows, which like I was never that. I'm like, you see the people like he makes movies about. He likes to make movies about, you know, very like on the edge of society characters. He like kind of is following accounts that attract that kind of demographic, and it's like, I don't know, like I obviously there people are like he's doing it for research, and it's like that's kind of what it read like to me. It's like I don't read too much. We can't assume that many things about someone based on who they follow. It's just like a little absurd to me. And it's like you watch his films and it's like you just don't get the vibe that he is like genuinely following libs of TikTok like that, you know? I don't know. I think it's a little blown out of whatever. But like there was that, and then there was like this crazy like screenshot of like the A Real Pain script and the Anora script, and they're like, mind you, this is what won Best Original Screenplay. And I'm like, are you like, just because there's more talking means it's a better screenplay? What are we doing here? Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna open that can of worms. I just think that it's like people have such shallow views of some of these things, and it's like you don't know why he does the things he does. Like, you don't know what makes a good screenplay. It's not just like this has more words. I don't know. I'm clearly not in the headspace to like go off on a full thing here. I didn't mean to open it, but it's just a little silly to me. Yeah, I mean, I would never follow libs of TikTok personally. I would as like one of the worst accounts in the world. But to be fair, that's like 50% of Twitter at this point. It's like unbearable shit. But I'm like, I don't know. Someone made a good point. They pulled up like a bunch of his Letterboxd reviews. It's like clearly he's not. I don't know. Maybe he has. I'm not saying he doesn't have like some questionable views, but I'm also like, it felt slightly irrelevant to the conversation, in my opinion. But I should cut it. I should not keep talking about this. Yeah, Anora and Poor Things bringing back misogyny. We don't like. What are we doing here, man? It's like what are we supposed to be watching then? Like what makes for a good movie? Just I don't know. How are we supposed to talk about these things? Okay. I'm gonna hop off soon. But maybe one more Cine 2 Nerdle? No, I don't have it in me. People attacking directors for political beliefs is ridiculous. Unless their beliefs are hateful, I don't think it's something anyone should care about. I mean, sometimes it makes a difference in like how you read the film for sure. But I think Sean Baker is someone that just like his work like speaks for itself, in my opinion. And it's just not, I don't know. I've never seen like, based on like interviews, he's never said anything relatively concerning. It's like the only things of concern have been like his following list. And it's like, we don't know what's going on there. Like, I don't know. He has mostly put out some really good, very like progressive work. But anyway, I don't really know what's going on. I don't know the full picture. So I'm gonna log off. That's enough of that for today. Thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you for the super chats. I gotta find some more games to play. I'm gonna check out this Flix chart ranking situation. Looks pretty fun. We will see about getting into that. I'll look into some more Sporkle quizzes. We also always have GeoGuessr, but I fear that once I boot up GeoGuessr, half of the people leave. So I don't know if we're gonna do that. But thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for bearing with me. And I hope you guys have a great one. You should check out my new video on this channel where I picked my own Oscars and pretend that I didn't forget to put Fernanda Torres in the best lead actress category, because I meant to do that completely. And yeah, I think that's what I gotta say. Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye. Where is the thing?